Good evening, I'm Natalie Vitelli.
And I'm Dominic Boatwright. We're here to bring you everything Kutztown news.
And I'm John Zutter with your Kutztown weather forecast. Newsbreak begins now.
Intramural dodgeball plays went underway in the opaque field house on Tuesday. Newsbreak's Jordan Bernard has the full story along with the champion.
Dodge, dip, dive, duck, dodge. The 2015 intramural dodgeball playoffs finished on Tuesday the 10th. Over the past month and a half, 10 teams have battled for the top spot and KU pride of being named King of the Court. I was able to catch up with Chance Anderson and ask him why he played dodgeball this year.
I play intramurals because I'm a competitive person and I like to win at anything I can, so it's natural for me to play.
It may just be intramurals, but dodgeball is truly an intense game. I was able to catch up with a few team captains about the intensity of the game.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, it gets pretty intense out there. I mean, as you can tell, like you come out from after playing 5 games, and dude, your knees are covered in brush burns. You know, people are bleeding. Sometimes people are crying.
Dodgeball gets very intense. Honestly, there's been fights, there's nonstop cursing, there's always people yelling at each other. Someone always leaves angry. It gets more intense than you would believe for just intramural dodgeball.
When the dodgeball playoffs commenced, the Dodge Fathers topped all their competitors and were crowned the kings of the court. And if you like what you see, feel free to get active next year. From the opaque field house, I'm Jordan Bernard reporting for Newsbreak.
Amazing artists will also be visiting this campus on November 20th. Joanne Priestley and Camilla Rockwell will be showing off their experiences regarding to their career choice. Both females are very well educated and have won numerous awards for what they have accomplished. Specifically, what will follow are presentations by both Joanne and Camilla themselves. Starting off with Joanne beginning at 9 a.m. in the Schaefer Auditorium.
Kimberly Akibo, a comedy by David Lindsay Abari, will be coming to Kutztown University this Thursday at 6:30 in the MSU. This is a free event and you do not want to miss out, as the background storyline has been rating disturbingly comedic and very affectionate, as well talking about how a girl's body ages almost 5 times faster than her regular human being, and how she comes to terms with it. But let's send it over to Viviana Vidal with this week's Hollywood Minute.
Thanks, Dom. This morning, E! News confirmed actor Charlie Sheen is HIV positive. A press release was issued that the 50-year-old actor will make a revealing personal announcement on his scheduled appearance Tuesday morning on The Today Show. Sheen's presence in the media has been scarce and no recent images have surfaced. Only online has the actor been present and contemplating public office and bashing his ex-wife Denise Richards via Twitter. He's found success within 2 sitcoms like 2.5 Men and Anger Management. He's also been documented dating various adult film stars and exotic dancers over the years in conjunction with his public issues with drugs and alcohol. To learn more about HIV/AIDS, please visit AIDS.gov. Actor/performance artist Shia LaBeouf reflected on his #AllMyMovies project. The 29-year-old actor tweeted the address to the Angelica Film Center in New York City last Tuesday for a 24-hour binge fest. The Shia LaBeouf Movie-thon took place over 3 days and featured a live stream of the actor's expression. He describes the meta experience as feeling like a cartoon character. That's all in today's Hollywood Minute. Now back to you guys at the desk.
I wonder whose life is more of a cartoon, Charlie Sheen or Shia LaBeouf?
Charlie Sheen.
You think so?
Yeah.
He has done the impossible. But coming up next on Newsbreak, John Zutter will be here to let you know what's in store with the weather over the next few days. We'll be right back.
Kutztown University, the place you chose to spend your college days. Friendships began, memories were made, and dreams achieved on graduation day. Time moves on, new faces come and go, but one thing remains: you can always come back home.
Between the Lines is KUTV's premier sports show, featuring interviews with players and coaches.
And all the latest news and info here on KU Sports.
Outside the lines, they only give you the scores, but here at Between the Lines, we get you in the locker room.
Dom, I'm so glad it's finally winter. I can't stand the heat.
No, I love the heat. Matter of fact, I even came up with a little dance. Where's the sun? Give me the sun.
Oh my.
John, what do you think?
You know what, Dom? I think I'm going to have to agree with Natalie on this one. I'm actually really liking the cooler weather. Today was sunny, high of 52. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 39. Tomorrow, it's going to be cloudy all day, high 57, low 54. For your 5-day forecast, Thursday, it's going to be very cloudy, high of 63, coming down to a low of 43. Friday, Saturday, looking very similar. It's going to be high, mid 50s, and coming down to a low in the low 30s. Sunday, it's going to be very sunny, high of 41, low of 27. And Monday, it's going to be sunny, high of 45, going down to a really cold weather, low of 28. That's it for your weather forecast. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Kutztown University's last performance in music will be this semester, this Thursday. This performance will include the male singer Francis Bessing. Do not miss out on this last opportunity, as Francis himself has organized several personal projects while releasing his newest album this month, City and Time. Students and faculty members will be able to hear some of the songs produced from this album. Come out to the Bears Den at 11 during free hour.
Have any donations you would like to make? The Office of Student Involvement is involved with making a warm clothing drive, meaning scarves, hats, gloves, or coats you as a student would like to donate. Please do so in the McFarland Student Union building. The MSU will be accepting donations from 8 to 4:30 until the end of the semester. Also, if any student is in need of such items, please do not hesitate to stop by the MSU office and pick up the essentials in need for this winter season. Feeling stressed? In Old Main, every Wednesday, starting at 4 p.m., there are meditation sessions students may attend to relieve themselves from a hard day's work. Meditation has been proven to relieve anxiety, improve focus, and increase your energy. So if you feel you are lacking in one of these areas, take a break and relieve your body and mind. Students also do not need any experience to attend this activity.
Tom, have you ever meditated before?
Yes, Natalie, I have bantered, but I've also meditated, and much like this banter, it has made me a better person.
Good. Coming up next on Newsbreak, Josh Liddick will have a preview on the KU's men's basketball team. We'll be right back.
Senior Day proved to be a successful day, with KU fans enjoying a beautiful game of football. The KU Golden Bears took on Clarion this past Saturday. Kutztown led Clarion 17-10. By the end of the first half, Cody Reed, a current senior, broke final school record for most receptions in a career. The feat proved easy for Cody because he was only shy 9 catches, but managed to receive 11 to close the game. Anthony Kelly took to the school record by tying 4th in most touchdowns in a season. With all these records being beaten and tied, Clarion was unable to keep up the pressure that Kutztown was bringing. The game ended with a final score of 45-17 in Kutztown's favor.
After a dominant non-conference victory over SUNY ESF on Saturday night, Kutztown's men's basketball team opens up their PSAC campaign tomorrow night with hopes of continuing their early season success. Newsbreak's Josh Liddick shows us how the Golden Bears will do just that.
Fresh off an exciting PSAC Final Four run that ended in disappointment, the Kutztown Golden Bears men's basketball team is ready to pick up where they left off last season.
It feels good. I've been waiting on this day ever since, like you said, we lost against Gannon. It just feels good to get back, compare to some of my guys, learning something new, just getting better. Not only as a basketball player, but as a person too.
Yeah, last year was a great year, but it's a new year, new faces. We've been working hard ever since we got to school, so it just hasn't started last week. We've been conditioning and lifting and playing on Tuesdays, Thursdays, but now that we get back into it, it feels good to be back and hopefully make another big run this year.
In the midst of many obstacles that they will encounter along the way, the players and coaches can agree on one thing.
I just look to get a PSAC championship this year. Come out to PSAC East, we came up a little short last year, so this year we're definitely aiming high and we're definitely not lowering the standards from last year.
I think, as a group of young people, I think this team is by far one of the most enjoyable group of kids I've had to coach. They're very attentive, they work hard. We're not the biggest team in the league, but I'm really proud of what they've accomplished, and I think the goals that we set are attainable this year.
The Golden Bears will start to attain those goals tomorrow night at 7:30 against Cheyney University, right here. From Keystone Arena, I'm Josh Liddick reporting for Newsbreak.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That is what the women's team did with their victory over Juniata this past weekend. Maddie Bellier and Claire Frank both made PSAC qualifying times. Maddie placed first in the 50 back event, and Claire placed first in the 100 free event. Both ladies, as well as sophomores Suzanne Selman and Kara Jones, placed first in the 200 medley relay. The women's team swam hard to keep up the tides against Juniata. The swim team meets at Lancaster to participate in an invitational this weekend. If you'd like to hear more stats and stories, then head on over to kubears.com.
That's all we have for you tonight. We'll see you again on Thursday. Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow up on Twitter to keep updated with upcoming news from Kutztown University.
For Natalie, John, Viviana, and the rest of the crew,
Good night.